Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and check this out. You know, power banks have come a long way from when they first came out, especially these magnet type power banks, And I'll tell you something too. EcoFlow keeps raising the bar, and now they've launched two new rapid mag power banks. As you can see, there's two different kinds here. This actually has a permanent cable attached, and then this one has a cable in the box. And you know something? Some of these guys provide up to 36 watts. I mean, think about that. 36 watts of portable power. That's really, really nice to have. And as you can see, I really am a fan of the cable built in. We'll take a look at that. It also acts like a carry strap, which is pretty interesting. And some of these even have a built-in screen, which is nice. Now, the magnets are also improved on these for a solid connection to charge from. So you know what? Why don't we take a moment? Let's check this out. Let's get this party started. Why don't we go ahead and get these boxes unboxed? There you go. So you've got a white and you've got a black for the one with the built-in cable. And then you've got a black and a white for the one that has a detachable cable. Now they are different too. They are different. The specs are different. There's a lot of things that are different about these. But let me start off putting some pricing on the screen. So on the left side, the one with the cable, the MSRP, I will put there on the screen. And the one with the attachable cable, this model, I'll put on the right side so you could see the MSRP. All right, so at least we get that out of the way. You know how much they cost. Now I'm going to put links in the video description as well. And by the way, if you use our links, you help our channel at no additional cost to you. But let's take a look at these two. I'm going to start off looking at the one with the cable. Now here it goes. As you can see, this thing can act like a strap, by the way. I'm not sure that they intended to do that, but I could see some people doing that. Now this has a USB Type-C built right in. So you wiggle it out, and it's got a little holder there for the USB Type-C cable. Ready to go, by the way, right? Now again, magsafe, and I'll go over all of the specs. And this is the latest and greatest right now. This actually has a screen on it, so it'll actually show you your percentage on your battery, which is nice. And you know, it also has a kickstand. So you could actually put your phone on it, and while you're charging, you can use your phone. So pretty nice. It's an angled kickstand, as you can see. It is angled the way it comes out. So if you want black, you get black. If you want white, you get white. Again, we're going to go over specs in a minute. Now let's take a look at the white one with the detachable cable. So they do give you a USB Type-C to USB Type-C. Again, you do get the kickstand, right, which is nice. And this one's got LED lights. All right, it's going to show you it's got one bar left on the battery, so I'll have to charge this at some point. Now you do get a USB Type-C port that you can use your own cable. You could use this cable. Again, the button is on top. If you press it, it'll light up, and then it'll go down to whatever, it has one bar of battery. And that's really it. It's a pretty simple design. Your magnet, it shows you exactly where you're going to want to put your phone and your magnet. So again, here you do also get a USB Type-C besides the cable. So you could really charge 3 devices on this at the same time, because you've got 1, 2, and of course, your mag. So let me take a moment now and go over some specs real quick, because these are changing. As I said when I first announced this in the video, the magnets and the wireless charging along with the wired charging. So let's go ahead and take a moment, and I'm going to put them up here, and I'll go over the specs with you. So I'm going to go ahead and go over specs now. And for the one with the built-in cable, we'll put the specs on that side. And the one with the detachable cable, we'll put the specs on that side. So let's start off with capacity. These are 10,000 milliamp, both of them, 7.6 volts. That's pretty good for a power bank, I'll tell you. Now, as far as that certification, right, that QI certification, this model here is QI 2.2, and this is QI 2. All right, now that's going to play a part in the wireless, definitely. We'll talk about that in a minute. So wireless charging, this can do 25 watts, depending on your device. It can do up to 25 watts max. This can do 15 watts. Now, if you connect by cable, they both can do 36 watts when you're connected by cable. This model's got a smart screen, and then this one has the LED screen with the dots on it, right? They both have a kickstand, and they both have pro-grade N54 magnets. So that's pretty darn cool. I mean, that means that this is not only going to attach to your phone, but it's going to be a little hard to take off, but it's going to provide a strong connection for that wireless charging. Now, let me bring up a little slide real quick because this is something new. So EcoFlow has a feature in this called X-cooling. And what it does is it stabilizes the heat from charging, keeping the charger cool, prolonging the battery life, as you could see on that image in front of you. All right. Now, let's talk about cycles on the battery. These are both 300 cycles, and then you go to 80%. So you're going to do 300 cycles, you'll have 80% left. Same thing here. 300 cycles, 80% left. These are lithium batteries, by the way. Weight, let's go over weight. So this model here is 8.11 ounces or 230 grams. And the one to the right is 7.76 ounces or 220 grams. I'll also put up the warranty on the screen so you can see what that is for both of these models. Start off with this model here that's QI 2.2. Now we're going to want to watch the screen. This is an iPhone Air, by the way. So what we want to do is take this, connect it, first of all, so we see this light up showing it's charging. So that's good. And I got to tell you, that's a pretty strong magnet. So it's not going anywhere. Okay, that's really good. Now don't forget, you got a kickstand on here. So you can open up your kickstand and you can use your phone. It's got a nice angle, slightly adjustable as well, you know, depending on the angle you want, but not too much. And don't forget, you've got a screen that is now going to give us some information. That arrow you see there shows that it's discharging, by the way. 42% on the battery, now 41% on the battery. And it shows that QI2 wireless technology. So really nice. And now let's go ahead and plug in this one. So just grab this. Again, good magnet. Charging. A really good strong magnet too again. You know, it's really strong, really nice. Now this one only has the LEDs, so it shows it's wireless charging right now. And again, you can just kind of, you know, you got your kickstand. Pretty nice. We are going to do some testing. I'm going to start off doing a wired test. This is the one with the cable attached. This is the one with the detachable cable. Now, I've got 52% on the battery, as you could see right there. So I'm going to wait till 8:37 and plug this in. and then we're going to actually see what we get in 10 minutes. 8:37. This is now charging 52%. Let's see what we get in 10 minutes. Set a timer for 10 minutes. All right, should be almost done. We'll wait for the alarm to set. It'll come up on the screen. That'll be 10 minutes. We had 52%. What do we have? All right, so we've got 65%, 66%. There you go. So if I could get that, there it goes. So 52 to 66% in 10 minutes. Now that would be the same for both of these because they both do 36 watt. Now let's go ahead and do 10 minutes of wireless charging. Don't forget, this is a maximum of 15 watt. This is a maximum of 25 watt. So we'll start off with this one for 10 minutes. All right, take off our cable. We're going to slap this on the back. I'm going to wait for 8:49. All right, so that's what we'll do. I'll put this right here, and we'll wait for 8:49 on that clock, and then we'll say we'll do a 10-minute timer. 8:49. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
All right. Don't forget, we got 66%. We should be popping up in a moment with an alarm because we're about 10 minutes in now. And we want to see what we got wireless because then we're going to try this one for 10 minutes. So, okay, we are 73% charged. You see that? 73%. So we started at 66 and we're at 73. Obviously that's wireless, right? So now what we want to do is get this ready because when that says 9 o'clock, we're going to see what we get and we'll start a timer for 10 minutes. It's 9 o'clock. If I can get this to stay on. There it goes. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
73%. So we are about 10 minutes in. And let's take a look and see what we got. So we were 73%. And now we are 80%. Now, I did look up the iPhone Air wireless charging specs, and it is QI2, supports up to 20 watts of wireless charging. We went from 73% to 80 in 7 minutes, in 10 minutes. So that's a 7% increase. You know, I guess maybe an iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max would support higher wireless charging. I don't know. But I wanted to do that test so you could see how fast it charges. I hope this helps. Real quick, I just wanted to do some close-ups of the finish of the product. So you could see here, these two have that 25 watt wireless charging, and these two have the 15 watt wireless charging. Don't forget, these will offer 36 watts when you're connected via wire. Again, it depends on your device, okay? It's all about your device's capabilities. Some devices can't handle 25 watts of wireless charging. Some might only handle 5 or 7.5, so just be aware. But let's take a quick look. So the one with the cable that's included but not attached, you've got your black logo, right? Your silver kickstand. And then obviously the one with the cable connected, it's got kind of a whiteout, you know. Very similar in look, to be honest with you. But again, you've got this attached USB Type-C in here. You know, pull it right out. Goes right back in. So, black. Now this is kind of a gunmetal, so it's got a little bit more of a shine to it. And this is more of a matte finish, as you can see. So matte finish with the cable. And a gunmetal finish here. Buttons are on top. As you can see, really the bottom if you think about it, because that's where your kickstand is. But the buttons are there. Okay, so when you hit the button, this will actually light up showing you it's got 2 bars of battery. Initially it lights up all 4, and then it ends up with a 2 telling you that it's about a 50% charge. Whereas if you do this guy and you press the button, it will give you the percentage. So this is a little bit nicer. It's only about a $10 difference, to be honest with you. You know, and again, opposite side, you're going to have your charger. So this is QI2, and then this is QI 2.2. So it's going to give you that 25 watt, which is nice. Now again, don't forget, all of these have a port on it. So this one's got a port that's going to be an in and an out. So you can charge the power bank, or you can actually charge devices along with using it as a wireless charger. When you get to these guys, not only do you have that port for charging and discharging in and out, but you also have an attached USB Type-C, and you've got your wireless charger. So you'll really have 3 ways to power devices with these two, and 2 ways with these two. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to do kind of a quick look again before we, move on. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching our video. I sure hope you found it helpful. And if you did, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and put our social media up on top if you want to follow us. And you'll be able to subscribe to our channel by clicking this round Tech Made Easy logo. Guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.